Hey, it's me, Steven. Welcome back. So, I have been having a noise buzzing around in my head all day, and I gotta talk about it, y'all. And I know I'm not the only one guilty of this. I see it firsthand from so many people. We have got to stop seeing each other as competition. We need to be working together, not competing against each other. With everything going on in the world right now, we cannot afford to not be uplifting each other. We cannot afford to see each other as enemies, as competitors, whatever word you want to use for it. We need to be working together for the greater good. You guys, the world is trying to tear us apart right now. I live here in Texas. A lot of people are like, ooh, enough said. Yes, very true. I love my state. I love my city. I live here in Houston. I love this place. I love things about Texas. But Texas does not love themselves. Texans do not love themselves. We elect the wrong things, the wrong people, the wrong powers to be. We are our own worst enemies a lot of the time, honestly. I live in a very deep red county, and the people, it's very surface level, very Southern Belle, very he, like, oh, bless your heart, all that stuff to your face. It's not real. It's okay though. You have to learn how to like skate around and navigate it, but I will say this too. I might know how to skate around the people I live around, but I do not mask myself. I do not wear a mask. I do not hide myself. I am Steven. 24/7, 1000% of the time, I am authentically Steven, and it makes people uncomfortable. Not my problem though. Like I said though, I love my city, I love my state, I love where I live, but so many of us here see each other as competitors. We're constantly trying to outdo one another, keep up with the Joneses, outdo each other, put each other down. That's the one thing too. And that's a big thing, especially in my community, in the LGBT community. And I don't get it. We're marginalized as it is. We should be uplifting each other, not being shady boots to each other. But that's, c'est la vie, right? But we gotta stop saying c'est la vie. We gotta stop saying, oh, that's just life. We gotta make the change. We gotta be the change. We gotta be the better person. And let me tell you, I know it hurts. I know there's so many times where you're like, oh, I don't wanna, I'm the same way. I don't wanna be the bigger person. I get it. Yo. There's so many instances where I'm like, I don't want to be the bigger person either. I hate that I have to be. I hate it. But I do it. And let me tell you, I feel better about myself when I do it. I'm learning to do that in my relationship especially, because honestly, it's not worth it. Just say sorry. Just move on. Just let it go. In your relationship. Now, in the real world, don't just let it go if discrimination and other things like that are happening. Speak up. Speak up. I'm learning to walk in my power. And by doing so, I urge everybody to do it also, because we are powerful beings. If we would all spend a little more time walking in our power, the world could change in the blink of an eye, and it could be so much better and so much different. Learning to not be scared and to not care what other people think about ourselves, that's one of the most powerful things we can do. I'm always saying, learn, and I'm still learning, learn to walk with audacity. Put some audacity in your step. Be brave enough to be audacious, to walk up to people and be like, I'm Steven. How are you? Who are you? What's good? Let's vibe. We can be cool. Let's do it. Let's change the world. Let's live with audacity. A prime example of this was not too long ago. We were at the mall, at the Apple store, and I went over to the Starbucks to get a drink and just sit down while James was finishing up getting like a new watch band and stuff. And this really snobby, like snooty guy came walking out of the Starbucks, and he looked down at me. I'm sitting at the table, and he literally stopped in front of me, looked me up and down like that. The old me would have just been like, okay. No. I looked him dead in his eyes, and I just cocked my head to the side, and I told him, girl, you tried it. And he kind of like took a step back, and I was like, you tried it. What do you want to say? Why are you looking at me up and down? You don't know me. You don't know anything about me. That is leading with audacity, because he led with audacity. He was audacious enough to give me that condescending look up and down. So I said, you tried it. You want to say something to me? You know what he did? He turned around and walked off. I felt better about myself because I stood up for myself. And I stood up for myself without causing a scene, without inciting like chaos or whatever. I felt good about myself though. Y'all, that's it. Walk in your power and make a change, and quit seeing each other as competition and instead see each other as allies. Let's work together and make the world better, because it's up to us. The powers that be are doing what they can to make it less than. It's up to us to join forces and to fight back. And we can do it. And we can make that change. As long as we stop seeing each other as competitors. If you like what you heard, drop me some love in the comments. Give me a little thumbs up, a little like, a little subscribe. Share my video if you can. You know what I mean? I love you guys. Thank you so much for being here with me. And as always, I'll catch you in the next one.